Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. This is episode 66 of my RPG Maker series. Last time, I continued to work on the Skill Shrine City, and this episode is going to be no different. So let's not waste any more time and dive right in. Now, as you can see, I've done a little remodeling. I felt like 6 puzzles was a bit much. You have the button pushing puzzle in the first room, and then the sliding floor puzzle, and then the push the block onto the switch puzzle. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this room over here. I'm thinking I want a timed puzzle. As soon as you enter, you've got a countdown, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it. Once all those are done, you'll get to the room with the crystal and the boss fight, and then the back door here will open. Let me actually put a floor down. The back door here will open, and it will lead you back up to the stairs and back out. So this week, instead, I'm going to go back to the equipment shop and flesh out the items. And if there's time, scratch that. The first thing I want to do is go to the mayor's basement and populate it with enemies, and go to the list of enemies and populate it with the next zone, the tunnels under the city. So let's bring up enemies. I'm trying to keep, I'm trying to keep track in the notes of where these enemies show up. Bat shows up in the Pilgrim's Pass caves. So I should probably mountain caves. I should probably fill those notes in. Slime, the cold slime is in the Pilgrim's Pass. Orc. I don't remember where I put you. I might not have used you at all. Minotaur. There was a boss Minotaur. No, that's right. There was a boss Minotaur I had for the Battle Shrine. Sprite on the world map. I have to change that. On the world map. On the world map. First area. First zone, probably, just to help differentiate where everything is. Zombies, I haven't used. Hornets in the ancient forest. Imp, I haven't used. Desert Scorpion in the desert. Knowledge Shrine, and the pyramid. I think I actually removed them from the pyramid. I'll have to go back and look. So I've got some that are listed, some I haven't used yet. Some that probably won't use at all, like Ghoul here. I'll probably replace Zombie with Ghoul. I like the name better. Anyways, we need to populate the basement. What I'm thinking is that I'll have some rats, I'll have some other vermin, and then some undead, because as I mentioned previously, where the power of the void is, you'll find the undead, and I want to make that connection clear to the player. They showed up in the pyramid, they'll show up here, just to help link the two concepts together. In the pyramid, the void soul, I might have a second one, a different color for here, I'm thinking. So let me scroll down here. So we've got the pyramid boss, and I'll probably leave, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 open for the trip from, on this continent, the trip from the port to the city. So let's see here. Let's pick some images, yeah? We've got actors, but I don't want to use any of these people just yet. No. Actually, can I make him look No, I want to save that one for later. Um, okay, so nothing there. Bat, I think I have a gold bat somewhere, and that's in the desert tunnels leading from the pirate lair to Naho. So maybe a moss bat? Maybe something like this. Where else am I going to have caves? I need a vampire. I need to remember that I need a vampire bat for the island with the vampire on it. Maybe I'll use this one for that. So what else is there? Yeah, never mind. Well, I don't want to give up so easily. I think I'm doing gold bat. So what if I had maybe something like this? What would I call it? Moss bat? Part of what I wanted to link with the city is that the fake mayor is polluting the surrounding environment. While she's under control of the city, she's been wrecking the area. So the wildlife has been affected. So maybe I could go something like sludge bat or something. I think I'll just come up with a name and then come back to it later. Something will come to me, I'm sure. I'm sure something will come to me. So, what? Let's change attack element then to... Well, I don't want everything to be darkness. So let's leave it physical, but maybe it does other things. So, evasion rate, hit rate, we'll leave as normal. We could do attack state, poison, of course. 100% every time it hits? I don't know, that's a lot. Well, let's do 75%. So there's a chance you won't get poisoned. But it's really low. Attack speed. I don't know. Leave it the same. Value that is added to agility. Yeah, we'll just leave it the same. Agility will go up if I care about that. I think something like this is really more important if you have the enemies scaling to the player's stats. Then you want an extra boost of attack speed. So no matter how strong the player is, the bats will be faster. But for this, I can just boost their agility. Number of times attacked, that really feels like something to put on bosses. I don't like extra attacks on enemies, especially when there's like a swarm of them. Something weak and small like a bat, there should be plenty on screen to deal with to make it difficult for the players. Something like the Minotaur, where I might have one on screen in the fight, would have multiple attacks. Skill type? I mean, enemy. All enemies should have the skill type. Add skill specifically? I guess if I have skills that are for the player, I could add a skill. No, I'll just add skill type enemy. What else? Equipment, nothing. Action times, kind of the same as attack time, but I want to avoid that. Guard, substitute, preserve, TP. I want something that like can vampire bats drain hit points when they hit. Not these guys, but in the future. Collapse effect, normal, sure. Rate, elemental rate, debuff rate, debuff rate. Let's see here. So when they hit you, I think I'm thinking of this right. When they hit you, they cause a debuff, right? Come on. Change the probability at which the use of a skill or item will succeed in debuffing a parameter. Yes. This is what I want to do. So when they hit you, your max MP goes down. That's kind of a low blow. Let's do agility goes down. Well, with these pollution bats, I could see agility going down. I could also see max MP going down. But yeah, I'll do agility. Just the idea that as they slime you, it goes down. But I want that to be an ability they use against the player, not on their default attacks. So we'll cancel that. Attack state, poison. They can use enemy skills. Attack element, physical. Let's do another add skill here. Where's that? I'm coming down here. Venom, eye gouge, blind. Do I want to give them blind? No. No, I don't think I want to, but I do want to give them MP drain, entangle. Yeah, I want to give them entangle. Well, the animation on this skill doesn't really fit with the sludge bat. Maybe what I'll do is make a special enemy that looks like a blob of gunk hits the player. All right, so yeah, I'll just leave that alone for now. Seal skill. Does this mean when they hit, temporarily disables the use of... maybe. Not these guys. No, not the bats. I'll leave that for something else. All right, so that's fine for now. I want agility to be up. At this level, I'm thinking the player should be either late 20s or early 30s. If I go back up to the regular... Where are they? I want the ones that were in the desert. Agility. Oh, right. I haven't... Jeez, I gotta go back a long way and redo everybody's parameters, don't I? Wow. I've just kind of been relaxed on that. All right. Desert Scorpion, 42. So we want... If we're thinking mid-20s for the Scorpion, mid or early 20s for the Scorpion, we want to go up for something fast like the bats. Let's start at 50, and then we can tweak as we tweak the stats of the players. Magic attack. They're not really magic attackers, so we'll do 47. Most of their attacks are going to be physical, so let's do 52. Defense, they don't have a high defense. Actually, agility should probably be higher, right? If I'm doing attack 52. We'll do 55 on attack. It's the difference of 1 or 2 points, I've learned. I can do a big swing, like 10 or 20, and that just throws balance way out of whack. Having the difference of 5 points is huge. Defense. They should be easy to kill, but hard to hit. I think actually their evasion rate should be higher because of that. But I'll do 40. Let's see. 47 seems high even for that. Let's do... I'll do 47. Yeah, and I'll change this to 49. Okay, so magic defense, they should also be susceptible. It'll be 47. Luck, I'll bring it up to like 53. And then max HP. At this point, the characters should be in the thousands. But I haven't actually gone through and balanced out anything post-desert. So I'm not sure how much in the thousands it should be. Max MP, I'll give them 1,000 there too. Again, I haven't really balanced it out yet, so it's going to need a little work. Gold, I don't know. Okay, so gold rewards, I don't want the players to feel like they have to grind, but at the same time, grinding should be rewarded, right? Or discouraged, depending on how you want to build the game, and I want to discourage grinding. But when you kill 7 bats in a battle and get 5 gold pieces per bat, that's soul crushing. So I guess what I need to do is balance the rewards you get for killing things in battle with how expensive things are in the shop. Some games never achieve that goal. I just 100 gold seems like a lot until you look at how much gold the weapons for, let's say, where did I put it? The desert stuff. Short spear, Smuggler's Cave, Naho weapon shop. Right. So I don't have a price here, but if I was going to, it'd be over 200 because I want costs to get exponentially more expensive the better the gear is. Let's see. I think I've covered my... Yeah, I don't have prices on any of this stuff. Well, there goes my attempt to use those as an example. I think I've mentioned before my philosophy on costs versus... 50? It probably needs to be higher than that. My philosophy on costs of items in shops versus how much gold you get, and what I expect the player to be able to afford the first time they visit a town versus, like, exploring the nearby ruin in the course of the story, and then coming back to town, having more money that they can afford the rest of the stuff in town, plus what they picked up in the dungeon in treasure chests. Let's see, Behemoth only really works for the desert because of this nonsense. Cerberus, I don't think I've used a Cerberus yet, but here's not a good place for it. Cockatrice, on the other hand, I don't think I've used this yet. Let's see. The feathers stay white. That's not going to be helpful. The feathers stay white. Well, let's do orange there. Sure. I'll just call it cockatrice, I guess. Or cockatoo-trice. Can I mix the two words together? How do you spell cockatoo? I don't know. Cocoa trice? That doesn't work. If it was chocolate colored, maybe. Whatever. I'll just go like this. Oh, I don't need that T capitalized there. There we go. So attack element earth, I think, rather than physical. Well, we can do physical, and then we can add stone to it, right? Attack state. Petrify. Well, paralyze and petrify are kind of the same thing, right? I think the difference is how long it lasts and what removes it. I'll do paralyze. Sure. 100% seems a bit rough. Let's do 50%. Hit rate, evasion rate. I think that's okay. Really. I'll do 47. Base speed. 48. Magic attack will be slightly higher than the bats. We'll do 48. Magic defense, I want them to be a little more, just a little more resilient than the bats. Not much, just a little. Yeah, just a little. And then their attack, about the same as the bat, I think. We'll do 49. MP, I'll just leave it at 1,000 for now. Okay, XP. They should be a little stronger than the bats. I'll say 60. And then gold, 100. Well, let's assume that the bat at 100 is good. And I'm going to balance around that. That means the prices at the store have to account for, I don't know, 6 or 7 battles with the bats alone. Ooh, and then if you throw in a cockatrice and they give more than 100 gold a battle. Yeah, we'll say 100 gold a battle. Okay. What else? They should be state resist, poison. No, not poison. Paralyze and petrify, right? So state resist, paralyze. I don't have petrify yet. I might add it in. Debuff rate. I think agility here would be a good one, because as they hit you and they lower, they start to petrify you, your agility goes down, right? Sure. But it'll be a low debuff. We'll say 5%. I wonder if I can get it to stack. Like, as they hit you, your agility keeps dropping. Alright, anything else I want to do with this before I move on? Parameter, X parameter. Critical hit? No. Magic evasion? No. Counterattack? No, that seems awful. Let's see. Magical damage. No, I don't want to do any of that. Okay. Skill. Add skill type enemy. I don't think I have to do that, but I guess I should. I think the problem is if I add skill type enemy that she has access, the cockatrice has access to all the skills I've labeled as enemy, and not just the ones I want access to. So I might have to change that, actually. Let me, I will have to test it. Let me actually write that in before I forget. I need to keep better notes. In Mayor's basement. And connecting tunnels. Tunnels under city. Okay. Same with the sludge bat. Copy. Paste. There we go. All right. Next one. Keep going down the list. Dark Lord. No. No. Not down here. That would be outside. Oh, I could put that down here on this list for the trip to the city. I'll keep that in mind for later. I don't want to do it right now. This thing, though, this is a pollution monster if I've ever seen one. Let's see. What would a good color be? Red for fire. I could do yellow, but I want to do... I want to do something like... Yeah, that'll work. Sure. Okay. So the naming conventions I have for the slime: Rhyme, Grime. Where were the other ones? I think I might have actually deleted them. Slime, right? So maybe what I want to do... Maybe this is what I... okay. All right. Hold on. Copy. Paste. I'll delete it up here. Clear. And then max HP. I'll do 2,000. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to balance it out anyways, so it doesn't really matter what value I put in there. Attack will do 47. It's not particularly damaging, but we'll do 53 defense because it is very hard to kill that way. Magic defense will do 48. Magic attack will do 47. Agility. Let's make it very slow. 45. Luck. Yeah, 45 is fine for now. Experience, we'll do 55. Gold, we'll do 80. Physical attack. Let's see if I can't get water. I like for this one. Darkness. Yeah, we'll do physical, but we'll add something to it, right? Let's see here. Element rate. We'll do water. Sure. Debuff rate. I want to debuff their defense. Yeah. But how much? 10%? 10%'s a lot. Yeah, well, it'll have to be balanced, right? We'll have to come in and balance the whole thing. This is just, what do I want these enemies to be able to do to the player when they get fought? And then the numbers themselves, we will tweak as we go. Attack state. I don't want to inflict any kind of states on the players. It's unfortunate that I can't seal players' skills with this or equipment. It would be nice if I could, when the grime hits a player, seal something. Yeah, see, this just says prevents the equipping of equipment. That's not helpful. Special flags, nothing I want. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Enemy. There we go. All right. So, we'll have to come back to that. I also want to do, let's go back to that gazer. Here we go. And then give him... that color or this color? I kind of like that color better. That's so much more like water, though. Yeah, I'll take this one. So we've got grime. What about... We got sludge bat, which I'll probably change. Ooze. Okay, but what if we could make it a pun name? I'm thinking something like gazer and ooze mixed together. The problem is goozer doesn't make any sense. So what else could we do? All right, attack element physical. Let's do attack element water. And then, oh, wait. Cut. Attack state. I want poison. But I want it to be lower. Like maybe 30%. That way, the player can learn which enemies... I want like a predominant amount of status effects. So players bring along a lot of that resistance and a lot of that type of cure. I think 3 should be the max. So we have poison, petrify / paralyze. It's very similar, very similar. And then maybe one other, and that'll be it for the status effects in the zone. Attack speed, parameter, target rate, maybe. With all those eyes, I could see it affecting... I could see it affecting things at target rate, but I don't know. I'm gonna set this at 20%. Just for the time being. Let's see. State resist, poison. I should probably do the same for the slime, actually. Right? Poison. There we go. And the cockatrice, state resist, paralyze. Good. The bat also should have state resist, poison. There we go. Great. Whoop. Wait. Cancel. I got the wrong. There we go. All right. Add skill type, enemy. All right. Okay. Let's see here. If the slime is 48 on defense, let's do 50. This will be, you know what? We could make this a mini boss, right? The Grimes combine to form this thing. So we could have it be... for now, we'll just have it be Ultra Grime. I think that's fine. Magic attack. Still low. Attack. Still low. Max HP. If the Grime is going to have 2,000, he should have more than that. I was going to say 2,500, but at this point in the game, the players should be able to just chunk through 500 in like 2 hits. So even doubling the hit points is probably not good enough for a boss fight, but we'll leave it at that for now. Agility, what did I do for 45? Excuse me, we'll do 45. Luck, 45. We'll do 49. It's not that big a difference, but we'll do 49. All right, 55 XP for these guys, 60 for the cockatrice. So we'll do 90. Sure. Nah, you know what? The players should be able to get a level up from all the fights leading up to this guy and then fighting this guy. So we'll do 100. Hopefully, I need to relook at the... Yeah, not right now. Not right now, but I need to relook at the XP values. Gold. They should get a reasonable amount of gold for this, right? It should feel rewarding to kill this thing. Yeah, that's what I'll go with. All right. Oh. Copy. Paste. Paste. Actually, this one is just going to be in the tunnels under the city. Those, well, yeah, we'll leave it. All right. Some undead now. Let's try to find something. Ghost? Sure. I don't think I haven't used a whole lot of these yet. We'll do Void. Because, yeah. Ghost, Spirit, Spectre, Wraith. Do I have a Wraith? I think I saw a Wraith up here somewhere. Well, I have a Witch. Maybe that's what I was thinking I saw. Nope. I don't have a Wraith. Okay. Let's do Wraith. Well, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it. We've still got the Vampire Island, and I want stronger undead there than there are here. And then we've got the final area where I want the strongest undead. And I always put Wraith above Spectre and above Ghost. So maybe I don't want to use Wraith here. I'll use Spectre, sure. Although I think I have that up here somewhere. And you know, I always like this spelling of it better. Attack element, dark. There we go. Attack state. Mortal, poison, blind, silence, confusion, sleep, cursed. Right. 100%? Maybe not. 50% seems a little weak. Let's do 75. Well, 75% seems a bit high. Maybe 60. Maybe 60. State resist. Everything, I would think. Poison. Here's where it gets boring. Poison, blind. We'll leave silence because he's going to be a spellcaster. Rage. Let's see what else. Confusion, I'll leave. Enamored, I will resist. Come on. Sleep, obviously. I mean, yes. It doesn't, maybe not obviously. Yes. Paralyze, yes. Curse. No. Reflect. No. Fear. Yes. Burn. Yes. And then was there another one that I... Weaken, slow, Heartthrob. I think Heartthrob is actually... Yeah, Heartthrob is the succubus's thing, so it's not going to apply here. Players shouldn't be able to use it. So, let's see. Elemental rate. Darkness, 100%. Yes. Did I... Is that what I messed up on? Where was that... Element rate water. That's what I was looking for. Element rate water. There we go. That was my fault. All right. Attack speed. Attack times. I'll leave that alone. Oh, well, if this is going to be a boss, cancel. If this is going to be a boss, then attack times should be in there. But we'll just do +1. Can't actually remember if that's how that works. Hold on. Come on, tooltip. Increase the number of times a normal attack hits a target. Entering +1 means 2 consecutive... Yeah, okay. 2 consecutive attacks. That's what I want. All right. That might actually be too weak. With that slime, I could have 2, and it would hit the same target 3 times. No, that's not what I want. I'm okay with it hitting 1 target twice, but I want it to spread out the number of attacks it has. What else was there? Parameters. Hit rate, evasion rate, crit rate, crit evasion. There we go. We'll do 5% just like evasion rate. And then, where'd you go? Magic reflection, counter attack, MP regeneration. We'll do 3%. Sure. And then anything else? Skill, of course. I still think I'm wrong about how this works. I'll have to test it and find out for sure. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is also only in the tunnels under the mayor's, under the city. And one more, I think. How long have I been going? One more. We'll do one more. That's not going to work for me. Rats we could use. What haven't I done with rats yet? Blue ones like this? Sludge rat? Alright, yeah. I mean, if I'm going to change the name of sludge bat, I'll change the name of sludge rat. But we'll just go with that for now. 1,000 hit points. Too low. 1,000 MP. I think for a rat is too much. I want them to hit harder than the bats. But I want them to be slower. So we'll do 52 on agility. Let's see here. 47. Magic defense, we'll do 48. They're slightly better. They're slightly stronger. Attack. 52. We'll do 52. Magic attack will... I mean, it's not going to be a stat that's used. Actually, I want to change that. 51, I think. There we go. XP, we'll just do, I don't know, 75 seems a bit weak, but they are rats after all. And they poison as well. We'll have that. State rate, poison. And we'll also do 75 for them. Sure. State resist, poison. Sure. As well as confusion, enamored, sleep, paralyzed, curse, reflect, fear, burn. Fear? Yeah. All right. Debuff rate, state, parameter. No. Hit rate, evasion rate, crit evasion. We'll do the same for them. 5%. And, whoops. And, I don't like any of these. Maybe magic evasion, but it just doesn't feel right. We'll do magic damage. 2%. Sure. I'm going to actually highlight that for... Come on. Tooltip. Come on. Tooltip. I hate when that happens. There we go. Rate of change for the specified parameter. The default value is 100. Yeah, we'll do 2%. Well, like I said before, the numbers are just placeholders. We'll tweak it. Give them a skill. Nope. And then I feel like I should give them something else. Kind of want to do attack speed. But whatever. They're going to fight them in groups of enemies, right? So it doesn't seem fair to make them go faster and hit multiple times. It doesn't feel fair. So that's fine. All right, let's do a boss. What are we at here? Rat, rogue, scorpion. Oh, wait. Because we are going under the lakes. Maybe I do want, instead of a sludge rat or a sludge bat, maybe I do want a water creature. Maybe I do want the jellyfish. Maybe I want a sludge fish. I have a lot of these sahuagins that I'm not using. I kind of want to have ship battles on the ocean as you're traveling, but I'm having a difficult time finding good tile sets for ships. All right. Well, let's assume that I don't do that. I'm still looking for a boss monster. That's not going to work. Army, all this sci-fi stuff isn't going to work. Except for maybe this. Or this. Ugh. That could work. On the Island of Vampire. Yeah. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That might work. It's not too technical. It could fit in a fantasy setting. Let's see. I've used her. I'll probably use her on the vampire thing. All this stuff. Wait a minute. Man, I wish I had an underwater level. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Maybe it's an optional thing. I gotta find a good tile set for it. No. I'm still looking for... There we go. That's what I was... I have one of these for the ancient forest leading into the battle shrine. I could have it here. No, you know what? I'm not going to have it here. I don't have a whole lot of undead, though. I've got that one. But I already have... Yeah. I already have this one. I want a corporeal undead. So we'll just leave that off. Where did I leave off here? Parasite, Preacher, Suffering Soul, Teddy Bear, this thing, Thug, Undead Samurai, Yakuza, Zombie, Skeleton. I had these for the pyramid. Snake, spider, succubus, swordsman. Holy crap. Vampire, we're going to use later. Werewolf. Yeah, none of that fit. Actually, all right. All right. I think that's a good place to use the zombies. Or the ghouls. Well, I like the ghoul better. Copy. Paste. Oh, wait. Where'd you go? This one. I like the idea that the failed people who attempted to run the skill shrine wound up being reanimated by the fake mayor and used as guard and slave labor or just labor at this point. And I'm gonna, yeah, we'll do 2,000. And a low amount of MP. Yeah, I like the idea that the corpses of the people who failed to complete the trial got reanimated and put to service doing something else. We'll do 55 on the attack. Defense will be high. We'll do 51. Magic defense will be lower. We'll just do 50 there. Magic attack. I don't know if they'll even have magic attack. We'll do 49. Agility will be low. We'll do 46. I think that might be too low. Yeah, they'll go last on the turn. It's fine. Luck, even lower than that. XP. Yeah, I'll do 50 and then I'll tweak it. I want to put it on the low end. Let's do 48, just so I send that message to myself. Oh, I forgot to give the Spectre XP. We'll do 50. Gold will do nothing because they're dead. Gold will do nothing because they're dead. Attack element physical, but state. I like the idea of cursing for the undead, but we'll have it be a low chance, 20%. Debuff rate, I do want to do that. Max HP, sure. But it'll, again, be a low percentage. It's got to be, well, it's got to be impactful for the battle you're in. It's got to scare you as the player that these things are hitting you and dropping your max hit points. But 10% might be too much. Yeah, it's okay. We'll do that and we'll tweak the number. State rate. Nah, I don't want to mess with that. State resist, on the other hand. Poison. Rage. Confusion. Come on. Enamored. Yeah. Sleep. Curse. Reflect. Fear. Yeah. Burn. Weaken. Slow. Yeah, all right. That's good. They're immune to all of that stuff. Let's see. What else? Magic evasion, counterattack. You know what? I'll give them a counterattack. 5% chance. Sure. Just to make them dangerous. But if I'm going to do that, let me lower their magic defense. I don't think it's fair to do that and then have them have high defense and magic defense. There's no good strategy for dealing with them then. If they were a boss, it would be different. But for just a regular old mook, we'll leave the magic defense lower. And then I think that's it. We just need a boss for the tunnels. So I don't know if I want to do an undead samurai. Can I make it look different? Oh, wow. Yeah, that armor really changes. do I want an undead samurai? Yeah, I mean, if you think about where they are, the skill shrine should draw all kinds of adventurers and mercenaries and people trying to prove themselves. It's supposed to be a big deal for people with a certain skill set. And then when they fail, the fake mayor, just reanimates their corpses. So, yeah, I figure an undead samurai would have tried it, failed, and then gotten put against his will in charge of defending the tunnels, or just roaming the tunnels. Maybe it was a complete accident and he got reanimated. And she doesn't even know he exists. Maybe it's just the magic that's responsible for reanimating the dead. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. So what am I going to call you? I'll just call you Undead Samurai, or Revived. No. Returned Samurai? How does that look? No. Revived doesn't make sense. Resuscitated doesn't make sense. I'll just do undead. I don't like that. It's too plain. I need something more. But whatever. Max HP, we'll do 4,000 as a boss, and then tweak it. 2,000 MP. He's not going to be running out anytime soon. If we do... I want him to have a high attack, so let's do 57. It should probably... I want it to scare the players. The first time he smacks somebody, and it does a huge amount of damage, I want the player to be like, oh, God, we're in trouble. High defense because of his armor. Magic attack will drop it down, maybe 53. He is a boss after all. And then magic defense will do, because of his undead nature, I'll do 53. Agility, he'll be slow-ish. 49. Luck, I think maybe I'll give him 51. XP, we'll do 120. And then gold, a lot of gold. Let's do 300. Well, I mean, he wouldn't have any gold on him, right? The bad, evil mayor would have stripped him of all of his valuables after he failed to run the skill shrine. State rate. I want a curse. I want a curse, but I want it low. All the undead. Let's do 5%. Sure. He has a chance, but it's a very low chance. State resist. Poison. Come on. Silence and blind. I'll give that to the player. Sure. Rage. Confusion. Enamored. Of course. Paralyze. I'll give that to the player also. Sleep. Curse. Yeah. He's resistant to cursing. Reflect. No. Fear. Yes. Burn. No. Okay. He can be weakened. He can be slowed. Yeah. All right. So what else do we want? Let's see here. Crit evasion. Yes. I will give him a 7 rather than a 5. I'm actually going to change this. Evasion rate. Edit. To 7. I know it doesn't look like much, but that can be a huge difference. And then counterattack. Oh, God. He shouldn't counterattack every single time, but it should definitely be something the player is afraid of. Gilgamesh doesn't really have an option other than... Well, at this point, they have gone through the skill shrine and gotten the skill shrine classes. So Gilgamesh might have some magic at his disposal, but For the most part, it's let me hit the enemy in the face. So he runs the risk of getting counterattacked. You know what? I'm going to do 20%. It's an awful lot, but he should be difficult to deal with physically. Let's see what else. HP regeneration? Yeah. It'll be a small amount, but it should frustrate the players. And then add skill type, enemy. Add... I don't want to do any of that. Action times. This is what I want. All right. Bring up the... There we go. Increase the number of times actions can be taken in battle by the specified probability. For example, entering 50% twice results in a character that has a 50% chance of acting twice. So if I leave it at 100%, he has a 100% chance of acting twice. I don't want that, but I do want there to be a chance, a 10% chance that he will act twice in battle. Just to scare the player even more. Okay, so I think that's good. Apply. I just don't like the name Undead Samurai. How about Failed? Failed Samurai. I like that. Okay. I could have Ronin. Failed Ronin or Undead Ronin? No, because he definitely serves a master now. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Just like everything else, every other enemy on the list, I'll go through and change some names when I think of a better punny name, or just a better name in general. All right, well, I have actually gone longer than I wanted to. That is a shame. I wanted to get to the items and equipment. Oh well. Thank you everyone for joining me for this episode of RPG Maker. Until next time, stay safe and God bless you.